This morning, police are investigating the reported sexual assault of a University of Georgia student. A police report shows the 20-year-old woman was out with friends at a bar in downtown Athens Friday night, and she told police the next thing she remembers is waking up near Athens City Hall across the street from those bars. She says she was lying on cardboard boxes with an unknown man who was pleasuring himself nearby. Her phone, purse, and ID were all gone, and those living in Athens say that there needs to be more done to keep young women safe at night.
And I feel like security is fairly lax in a lot of places, for sure. There's usually like a bouncer outside, and that's about it. I feel like there's usually probably not as much protection for like these women as there could be.
Athens Clarke County Police say they have identified a person of interest in this case, and the university says it notified the campus community Saturday, and there's no information that indicates a threat to campus. Anyone with information that could help police is urged to contact Athens Clarke County.